Hey guys, this is going to be a review on the Alpha Beast 3.0. First off, I would like to say that the design of this knife is just amazing. I love the blade shape. I like the bigger pivots compared to the 1.0 and the 2.0. The latch is just amazing, the way it bounces off the inside of the handles when it comes in contact. The whole way it's designed, the chevrons is really great. The way that the edges of the handle is chamfered to make fanning and twirling through your fingers really comfortable, instead of like the Microtech Tachyon 2 that is just like really freaking square. I have handled a Microtech Tachyon 2 before. I don't own one, but I have handled it, and it was very uncomfortable. The skeletonized part here, I mean, it doesn't really do anything for like tracking where you are on the knife or anything, or like grip wise, but it just looks super cool and I love it. I love the upsweep in the blade, and it's not really a swedge, but like what would be a swedge. I like it without the swedge actually. The whole way it's designed is just amazing. But to the actual review now. So I'll start with things I really like, not really like, just things I like, and then things that, there's not really things I don't like, they're not really a problem, but sort of, like, the lack of things I do like, and just some minor issues. So we'll start off with the lack of horns. I love the lack of horns. It doesn't pinch you when you're flipping. It's amazing, and I love it. Some people, like, I know Calvin Nation likes the traditional design with the horns, and he really didn't like how the Alpha Beast had no horns. I love how it has no horns right here, because it just makes flipping, like doing certain things when it bounces off your hand in that area, it minimizes the pinching, and it's just great. The tang cups, I like the full tang cups. A lot of people don't. I've never handled a 1.0 or a 2.0 with the how they had the material on the edge, but the inside was milled out with the tang cups. I've never handled something like that. I'm fine with full tang cups. I think it looks cooler. I just think it looks better in my opinion. So, you know, that's my opinion, but whatever. The pivots, how large they are now, I love that too. I just like the look of the larger pivots, and it's just, this is mainly aesthetics right now, and it just looks great to me, and I like it. That was my neck. The chevrons are great. This is for actual flipping wise, but the chevrons help you keep track of where you are on the knife, and it's really great for helping you know, like, where your hand is and where to move it and whatnot. It's just great for knowing where you are. I already said that I really like the skeletonized thing. It doesn't really do anything, but I just love how it looks on it. The blade shape, for me, is just awesome. I love this, like, sort of mix between a Bowie and like a drop point. Like, it's not quite a Bowie, but it's not quite a drop point, and it just looks awesome. And sorry, scratch my neck. Lost my train of thought. Crap. Oh yeah, okay, so the blade shape. I really like the blade shape, and I love how it doesn't have a swedge. I didn't like how the mid-tech blade looked, because it didn't have this upsweep, and it had a swedge there, and I didn't really like how it looked compared to this. The latch is just awesome. Whenever you're flipping, it never gets in the way. It always bounces off the handles when it comes back. It's amazing for that, and I really like it. Flipping wise, I like how it carries momentum. It's mainly horizontal oriented, and I'll get to the part about vertical tricks in a minute. I like how it's pretty much horizontal oriented because a lot of my tricks are horizontal and I don't do much vertical stuff. I have a replicant as well, so I know the differences between the two. My neck itches. But the latch will bounce off in open and closed if I didn't already go through that. That's just my hand getting in the way. Okay, it's something about the way that the handle and the latch forms burrs that sometimes keeps it, but right out of the box it will always bounce off there every single time. And I'll get to the thing about the burrs later. Sandwich construction. I prefer sandwich construction. I like having the weight in the back of the handles, and I think it feels better. Again, the whole momentum-oriented horizontal stuff, I like that, so I'm good with that. I love how the latch is removable. That's good. It's not just like pinned in, it's removable. And I like how there's 2 screws in the spacer so that if one ever falls out, the knife won't just fall apart on you. You still have another one in there. I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, so that's everything I like about the knife. Now we'll go on to things I dislike, or like it's sort of. So this is not really something bad that's on it. This is just a lack of something that was good that I would really love. If this had like a crown spine or like the edges were just chamfered, that would be amazing. It would feel great. Like, it already flips just fine, but I notice it sometimes when I'm doing chaplains, it will start to hurt just a little bit. And it's not that bad, but it can be a little uncomfortable. Another thing, so again with the latch, for some reason, when you have a latch that's metal when it locks up against a handle that's metal, eventually the latch and the handle will begin to form burrs that means the latch will like stick to the handle when you try and open it, and it will be harder to start tricks off. It's not as much in the closed as it is the open. Like, it was hard for me to get it open there. And sometimes it also prevents it from closing. And it's just, it's kind of, it's not that bad. It could definitely be worse. Like, I have a Hom prod, and so this, like, since they're both titanium, it's a lot better. The Hom prod has a steel latch, and that's a lot worse with the burrs. It just is a lot worse. About flipping, before I said that it was great at horizontal, it is not too good at vertical tricks. Like, you can certainly do them, but it's like with my rep, it's just flawless with vertical tricks, but with the Alpha Beast, it can be a bit painful because of the weight. It hurts your fingers a lot. Not a lot, but it does hurt them some. And it would just, I mean, I know that the knife, like, they can't just like fundamentally change the knife and it'll be better at vertical tricks. Like, I mean, I have like twirling, vertical, whatnot. I mean, I have a rep. I'm completely happy with that. Though they're 2 different animals, you really can't compare them. I do love the finish on it. I like how it's stonewash. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, stonewash. And I like the finish way better than the rep, actually. And the good thing about stonewash is that it doesn't get as dirty from fingerprints. I used to see fingerprints on my rep all the time, and it would piss me the fuck off because I always wanted to clean them off. And it was so, like, it just bothered me so much. So the whole thing about the vertical tricks, like, I can still do them pretty good. Like, I don't do vertical tricks a lot, so it's not really that big of a problem. I don't normally do like ladders and stuff. But I mean, that's just a little thing. I mean, if you wanted to be able to do vertical tricks better, you'd get a rep over the Alpha Beast. And I got a rep first, but that's just because I jumped the gun on it without waiting for the Alpha Beast. And I regret that. Actually, no, I don't, because I got an Alpha Beast as soon as I could after that. Never mind, I retract my previous statement. Overall, this knife is completely incredible. BRS did an amazing job on the knife, and I couldn't be happier with it. It's ever since I saw this knife in Blade Runner System Super Slow-Mo Reverse Behind the 8-Ball, I always wanted it. I knew I had to have it someday. And, you know, now I have it. And I've been flipping it for 3 weeks, I would say now. And it's just been an amazing experience with it. And I will never, ever, ever sell this in my lifetime. And if my children ever sell it, I will kill them. I will come back from the dead and kill them. Because I love this thing so much. So that was my review on the BRS Alpha Beast 3.0. Again, I have never handled a 2.0 or a 1.0. So don't take my word on anything about those. Although I didn't speak about them much. But I just adore this knife. And thank you for watching.